Hey, it's your friend How to Freedom coming at you again with yet again another video. If you like these videos, if you find them interesting or helpful, go ahead and hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button and help the channel out. Appreciate you. For the longest time, there was not a word to accurately describe the type of individual that I am, or at least the type of individual that I feel I am, until I made one up. That word is called a weapons person. What is a weapons person? Right now I'm carrying a knife. A cute little Emerson Kershaw with a wave feature. I love this knife. It's a good knife. I don't carry this knife because I'm scared of something. I don't carry this knife because I'm compensating for a small dick. I don't carry this knife because I want to hurt somebody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I carry this knife because it makes me feel good. I don't carry this knife because it assuages a fear or it makes me feel less bad for compensating for something. I carry this knife because it makes me feel good. I don't carry this knife because it makes me feel less bad. I carry this knife because it makes me feel more good. I carry it because I love to, because I want to, because it's how I express myself. It's part of my identity. And for the longest time, there was not, I switch arms there, there was not a word or a way to describe the type of individual that I am until I just created one. And I call myself and I identify as a weapons person, a person who uses weapons to peacefully express themselves. If I could, I would have a different interest. If I could, I would have a different way of expressing myself. But I don't. I can't help what I am. I can't help how I like to express myself. You know, if I could, I would choose one that isn't weapons. Because people hate people who are armed. People hate people who choose to be armed. They hate us, they fear us, they despise us. So how this came about, how I found out that I really was a weapons person, is I was working with this guy in security, and we eventually started to talk about knives and guns and weapons and explosives and all sorts of other stuff. And for the first time in my life, we connected like that. We were fast friends. But we were friends because of our interest in weapons and interest in explosives. And he said we shouldn't have to hide. He was a weapons person like me. And for the first time in my life, I didn't feel as alone. See, before that, before I met the guy, particularly when I was in grade school, having an interest in knives or guns or explosives or anything, that shit would get you suspended if you talked about it. That shit, you were told as a child that if you're interested in guns, knives, and explosives and weapons, and you're not part of the government, if you're interested in any way at all in the concept or expression of violence, and you're not the government, you're wrong. You something is wrong with you. That's how I always felt throughout my entire life until I met this guy while I was working private security. And he was just like, we shouldn't have to hide. We shouldn't have to talk in the dark. We shouldn't have to live in the shadows. People who are not part of the government, civilians who want to be armed, who want to carry guns, who are weapons people, shouldn't have to hide. We shouldn't have to hide. I agree with him. We shouldn't have to hide. And so, I'm going to end the video now. I'm going to leave you with this. Weapons people exist. We exist. We are out there. To any weapons people that are watching this right now, you're not alone. You shouldn't have to hide. And that's that. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you really like this video, put it down in the comments. Challenge my thoughts, ideas, perspectives, opinions, and beliefs. Have a good one, guys.